million whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hit, I scratched them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town. Won't get my heart, I'm putting you down. I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back the lamb and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch it. We ain't nothing like them. Only you know that rap come through the rack, no tape. Hustler got them racks back, man, my pockets are stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't go check my track record. At 18, I was a 7-figure after tax. I spent the ticket on boat, I wiped and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype, I put my life on wax. I made a back end, blew that the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake, I ain't the type, relax.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to Portland. Now, here's Stockton. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Garnett. Here's Boston now. Over in the corner, Brown. And the three ball is good.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Back to Stockton. Markkanen in the corner. Jackson with the screen. Inside. Jackson is doubled. And Jackson throws it down.
Yeah, it took plenty of skill and athletic ability for Jackson Jr. to pull that off.
Out to White. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Jazz. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And it's Utah's ball. They trail by 3. Here is Stockton. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Kessler. 4 on the clock. From the wing. That shot misses.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Putting that length and athleticism to use. Jackson rises up.
Pass to Brown. Takes it inside.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jazz trailed by 3. Here's Collier. Down low. Here's Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Here's Boozer after the basket by Boston. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sends the ball, no good. Boston leading by 3. Here's Tatum. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
To the paint. Rebound by the Celtics. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Walsh. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Boozer. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
To the right side. Here's Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Filipowski. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Celtics leading by 4. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, good idea going to the 6'10 Vucevic there. His size allows him to get points late in the shot clock.
And Stockton, here we go. Count it. Stockton's got his first basket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Green up on top. Bibby with it. Picked up by Stockton. Bibby with the bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Outside, Markkanen. Hits it from three-point range. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the game when he's on the board for 3. To the inside. Green. Kessler with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Stockton looking around. Clock at 6. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got his first bucket in this one.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
To the middle. Pass to Queta. A rebound by the Jazz.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
And they take the lead. Bailey's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Over in the corner, White. White is double. Here's Walsh. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, the Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you, Kevin.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Here's Boozer. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics with the lead. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walsh has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Yep, that one goes.
But you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And look, when Tatum is running the pick and roll, the majority of the time, he's looking to score.
Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Back to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Still yet to score. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Right side, White. With the floater. Tatum, that's for two. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
Good on the triple. Sensabaugh got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 4. From Delta Center. Back in a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling, wow, clear the way for KG.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Stockton down low. Here's Bailey. And Boston with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
And Kessler throws it down.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
White with it. Picked up by Stockton. And it's White missing.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, in the paint, Jackson has plenty of moves to beat good defense.
Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for two.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball. Up until last year, the Jazz the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
And Stan, on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
Stockton outside. And it's Bailey in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 10 points.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Stockton. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Markkanen. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics leading by 9. To the wing on the left. Back to Bibby. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Exum. That's good. It's Bibby with the assist that time. Exum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. .149 left to play in the third. Outside, Markkanen. Will it go? The rebound by Queta. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Here's the screen. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Queta. He's covered by Kessler. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
First team foul.
109 left in the third quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Boston leading by 11. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Queta. Inside. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Boozer throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off target with his 3. Here's George. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter.
35.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here is Stockton. Right side, Jackson. Nice ball movement by Utah. 4 on the shot clock. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Over in the corner, White. Back to Garnett. Out to White. To the paint. Garnett rattles the rim.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Stockton outside. Garnett with the block.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And yes, it's good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Jackson. Now Stockton. It's stolen by White. Goes up. And White slams it in.
Listen, anytime you can run, you push it. Vets like White understand that.
Marketing fired. Misses the 3.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
Now White. Garnett. Bailey pulls it down. Jackson. And the layup is off. Celtics leading by 13. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Sinks the big jumper.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Jackson with the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson. Another shot. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's White. It's tipped. Beyond the arc. Bailey pulls it down. Jazz trailed by 13. Stockton with it. He's picked up by White. Now Jackson. Ace Bailey. It's good.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Boston.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Markkanen with it. Jackson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, height-wise, White isn't big, but he's got a tremendous wingspan.
Shot clock at 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a re-jump.
.15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any